Thanks for joining us. We begin with breaking news this afternoon. Krystal Kenney, the Idaho nurse who played a key role in prosecuting convicted killer Patrick Frazee, will spend time behind bars. News 5's Jessica Berreth joining us live outside the courthouse with the very latest. Jessica, tell us what happened inside that courtroom today.
Hey there, Renee. Well, it's been a very long day this morning. We definitely did hear from a multitude of witnesses who were basically defending Krystal Kenney's character. Ultimately, though, the judge handed down the maximum sentence of 3 years in prison and 1 year of mandatory probation. Now, a good portion of the morning was spent listening to those witnesses basically as character references, saying that she was an upstanding citizen, she loved animals, she always tried to help those in her community. We even saw a video at one point that included 8 different people basically attesting to that fact. Kenney even took to the stand herself to basically say that she regrets her role in Kelsey Berreth's murder. At one point, she even tearfully looked at Kelsey Berreth's father, saying, "I'm sorry, I could not save Kelsey." Her defense attorney was asking for a maximum sentence of 1 year in prison and tried to argue that Kenney was a victim of Frazee as well, and she did what she did out of fear for her own life and her children's. Meanwhile, prosecutors said she needed to be sentenced not on her background and her good character, but her deeds in this case. District Attorney Dan May said that she got a great deal as it was, pleading guilty to only 1 tampering charge because other charges could have included tampering with the deceased body, which is the most serious felony. Now, DA Dan May got very tearful during several moments, just recounting how difficult this case was for him to handle. And ultimately, the judge sided with prosecutors, saying despite hearing from all those witnesses, the most he's ever heard from in any case he's tried, he said that basically her actions were conscious. They were not impulsive. He said that her efforts to cover up this murder spanned hours, hundreds of miles. He said when Frazee asked Kenney to come and clean up a mess, she arrived with bleach, clothing, a hazmat suit. She spent 4 hours cleaning up a bloody scene, even stopped at a local fast food place after that fact to grab some food, and basically misled her coworkers, Kelsey's parents, when she used her cell phone and got rid of it as well. Now, we do want to note that the judge ended by saying that Kenney had no regard for human life, and saying sorry is not enough. Now, we will have full coverage tonight on KOAA as well, so stay tuned for that. Always watching out for you, Southern Colorado. Jessica Berreth, News 5.